Hello, welcome back to the United States of America's Southern Deplorables and the comedy of the South. Um, Basically, they ran out of white people, so Donald Trump had to make the massive amount of whatever it was that I was into white or yellow. So I'm a lemon candy cane. They said there's still enough to put like a licorice stripe in it, but everybody said we're not really sure what to do now because we don't really want to use you to like work our way up to where we're going to have to like, slap people around for being whatever. But then they said technically there's like a weird bit of thing and you're made with brown sugar, but the dye just doesn't make it look right. So we can't ever pick on you for anything or figure out how to like work with you to where I, I know you're new at this. White people have been doing it to me for a while and everything else, and so have all the people that's like we're still black Latins, and that's like yeah now the Proud Boys are out, so what's going to help you with that one? Considering everybody's out there probably I don't know how to say this. You ever think they were all replaced out there by like the body snatchers and stuff and everything before they went somewhere, and they just look slightly moderately different after they were announced on television. And then it's like all the things they said they would never do or anything else, they all went out there and did them. And I'm just going, oh my God, the guy's head's like twice the size. Kind of like how the conspiracy thing was with like Malcolm X and people that they changed their people out and 6 months later they were assassinated to 9 months. I mean, it's like, wow, must just change the chemicals in the meat or something else. Not eating all that organic being down there in Florida or something else. Oh well. Anyway, they don't talk about anything. They say down here, Florida's burning, everything else. Whole total riots across the entire South and everything, and over through California. But it's almost democratic, so I guess they can't talk about it. Yes, it's like you can only burn like so much of the South, and it's like the percentage of their elections. Horrible. Yeah. Anyway, so I guess I'm a candy cane for everybody, so nobody knows what it is. I'd always like to be one of those like dark, bold candy canes, but then they said it had to be homosexual, and I'm just like, yeah, not like anybody's ever going to tell anything else. Quite frankly, if I hold my wallet to myself and just be like, go away, you don't have the right to approach me. Oh yeah, wait, rights only exist for people who are not USA citizens. And the rest of everybody are slaves because we, the people, have decided what your true country is supposed to be. Considering it was founded on slaves, and founding fathers were really all Native Americans, and everybody who was sold here as a slave was a Native American. And don't worry, they all believe in Jesus Christ and Christianity, and came over afterwards and everything else and said, I have to be a Native American because of whatever. There's woke for you. It's like all the founding fathers are just white Protestants because, what was it? Oh yeah, they were all in protestment against Rome because they're all the Mussolini Empire. And showed up here with everybody else, and that's why it's like, wow, they are very dark. It's like, yeah, they may be the color of my shirt, but they're really white. No, they're not. I know, it's Roman comedies. Worship the Crayola crayon box. Oh well, what else is new? Let's see here. New news. Oh, wait, that's copyrighted. Black people are probably going to lose all their stuff to Orientals. Oh, wait, they're never more than 15% of the population. So it doesn't matter. Native Americans almost got that when someone pointed out to Obama that basically everybody who had to come to the United States had to get amnesty And they should see what should happen if they didn't have to get amnesty for being Native Americans. He's like, I thought it was Confederates. I've never been able to get a proper education and everything else. And it's like, he played dumb. Then we got Trump, who really was dumb. Let's see here. Let's make fun of the presidents here. Trump, 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 Trump. Oh, wait. Watch is slow. To Biden. Okay. Well, we have now elected a Confederate who supposedly is a Republican, who is of the old situation where basically until like President Obama's cycle, the Democrats couldn't even choose their own presidential candidates, and they all had to be selected. Then Donald Trump said, hey, I know what to do. I'm just going to go back and join the Republican Party. Therefore, I can be like what they wanted in Watergate. That's why Nixon was still going through with the FBI and everything else. And it's like public opinion just said, nah, he had to be guilty. It's like they could go through their files anytime they wanted to over the Democratic area because they're still under Reconstruction from the Civil War. But we let World War I people come and open a church and say the Jews stole the synagogue, and it's now a synagogue, and they're Jewish because they all have to marry the surviving king of the Second Reich. I don't think it's the same Jewish as everything else, but, nice to see that, and they just go, well, anti-Semitism is for us, and now you all can't impregnate people. And I'm going, they don't speak English. They're brown, they're from Central Europe. They all go, they must be Islamic bred or something else. And it's like, kill Mexicans. Seriously, that's what everybody just wants to do is like kill Mexicans. It's like Donald Trump's like, don't kill Mexicans. They have to stay on their side of the border. It's like my kid has acted up so much. There was the thing that happened out there and everything else, and I'm going to send him to farmer summer camp. Every single one of y'all. Why won't you let me arrest the potheads and send them to the southern? There's pepper plants. It's pepper farms in Arizona, and they can see California for God's sakes and everything. Why do I have to have the Lord helmet thing on me for whatever it is? I have the right to put my hands on you and do not put a thing over me, Darth Vader's helmet. I am not Lord Helmet. This little punk sack of shit out there, I want to go and put him out there behind that wonderful gym stadium and beat the crap out of him. But I thought we hated John Wayne. Let me just tell you here as I walk slowly side profiling it, because I'm cool. I wish I'd had somebody go out there and beat him up. Yeah, I know you never did your own stunts. That's why everybody said that you were racist and everything else with stuff out there with it. Oh wait, Biden's a Confederate. It goes. Doesn't matter just as long as you wear the right color. I don't care. Whatever you thought right then, you should think it about him. It's the facts of life, baby. Just wear blue. But he is our first president, as he said out there on the State of the Union, that he only touches hands with his wives. And then he elbowed Pelosi. I mean, you could actually hear it. It's like on, level 2 or level 1 on the television. And it's like, I was watching it last night on level 4. And the random police in here that hack in, that are part of a Kentucky senator who thinks he's going to be president one day. And I'm going, Your way of unifying the nation is through secret police. That one light bulb over there. I get you not. I can't stand that light bulb. The others back there are a lot of comedians that just want to get on and go, can't you put it on like something else besides Discovery Channel? Yeah, I know that one. It's a horrible joke. That one bombed. Everything else. Moving back to John Wayne, he pays for all of his beatdowns behind the gym with weed. No, it's not weed because he's not a beatnik. Pays for everything with alcohol with his squad. No, wait, because he's really a pencil neck geek. What a pencil neck geeks always. Porn and sex. Yeah, well. I guess that really is why he could never have him taken out behind the gym and beat up or anything. Didn't have all the authority. Yeah, see, military controls all the hookers and everything else in the area. That's why different people want it all legalized and be like, bring it back to the people. It's like they did. It's part of the people. Military is part of the people. Shouldn't have been fat like me, and you could gotten in there and got on to prostitution and everything else. Oh well. Look, this is where all the business goes to. Anyway, moving right along with how do we do all of this? I just keep thinking of Biden trying to take Donald Trump out there. It's like Donald Trump really is what everybody was. He's a fat kid back in high school. He got angry at somebody, beat the hell out of him, stood up for himself against the bullies, and he just beat him up instead of being a gangster and beating him up outside of school or something. So then he got sent to upstate finishing school for military finishing school because he's basically a high school dropout and got put into a thing that's going to force him to have a college degree. And then when they snuck out of the thing to go get alcohol and stuff, he's like, I don't ever do drugs or anything because I'm not a hooligan. And I told my dad that, and they didn't have good enough drug tests. Mm-hmm. 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 See? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But his dad supposedly had money. Mm-hmm. 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 Should have been a pimp like Biden. It's like love is free. You just got to do things for me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a fat kid that was a geek. Finally made the money in school and everything, was smart. Went in there and cited the military code of ethics book and said numbers at people and didn't really explain anything where it was really hip with talk or anything else. And they all said that he had a Darth Vader helmet on. Now we've got a president that's from the Confederacy and sits over there in the middle of wherever it is. Be like, you're not black unless you vote for me. I had to look at this too long. Get rid of him. You owe all the country your last year's salary because you've not been working. Because I know Donald Trump is really dead. And I admitted to, in the presidential debates, to assassinating him. Or else you could say he was dead for since the 1980s and you just took his place. I no longer have to talk and jabberwocky to people. Did I make hand gestures like him? I'm working. It's just how I breathe at times. That's a character in a comic book. Now, I really need you. I really do. Luke puts his hand up. Did I have to raise a hand for any reason? Long live the Empire. That coin that they sell on Provident made my face look fat. I'm not a fat man. That's Donald Trump. Love is free because it's an unregistered form of currency. Do you want human contact? Just to say, I'm a registered independent, if I could be registered in this state. And coming up next on the next edition of Comedy of the South and the Deplorables, jokes about Biden and something else. It'll come up. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.